everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I will be showing you how to crochet this toy with hair and eyes. My son was playing with one of his toy and it broke, so I was left with the choice buy another one or create my own inspired by my son's character. And I think it looks better than the original and they don't break. And what you'll need for this project, you'll need chenille yarn, one ball of chenille yarn for one toy. I will work with Dolphin Baby from Himalaya brand. It's 100 grams, 120 meters, and it's 100% micropolyester. And I will work with this amazing yarn called decofur sim from Alize, and you can use any other type of this yarn. And it's yarn what we will need for making of hair. This yarn sparkles, and you can have this one. It's decofur without sim and it doesn't sparkle. And you'll need 4.5 millimeters crochet hook, hollow fiber, pair of scissors and stitch marker. Okay, let's make the ball. I'm using chenille yarn, 4.5 millimeters crochet hook, and start with magic ring. Chain 1 if you want to follow me, and this chain I count always as single crochet because we are going to make single crochets into the magic ring. I need to make 6 single crochets into the magic ring because 6 plus 1 is 7. So first round you have to start with 7 single crochets. Tighten the magic ring, and I have to join the round with a slip stitch and make a slip stitch with the first stitch, not in chain. In next round I will increase every stitch, so make 2 single crochets in every stitch all the way around, and mark the beginning of the round because we are working in a round and you need to know where is the beginning of the round. Okay, I have increased the first stitch and you have to increase every stitch all the way around. So in this round you should increase 7 times. It means at the end of the round you should have 14 stitches. In next round we are going to increase every second stitch. So increase the first stitch, make 2 single crochets in the first stitch. And 1 single crochet into the next stitch. In next stitch 2 single crochets. So you have to increase 7 times again in this round and increase every second stitch all the way around. At the end of the round you should have 21 stitches. In the next round you have to increase again, so increase the first stitch and then in the next 2 stitches make 1 single crochet. It means you have to increase every third stitch all the way around. You will increase 7 times again. At the end of the round you should have 28 stitches. In next round you have to increase every fourth stitch. So make 2 single crochets in the first stitch, mark the beginning. In next 3 stitches make just 1 single crochet. 1, 2 and 3. In next stitch make 2 single crochets. So increase every fourth stitch all the way around. And you will continue in this system another 3 rounds. So in next round you will increase every 5th. In the next round you will increase every 6th. And in next round you will increase every 7th stitch around. Okay, I am at the end of the 8th round. So in previous round I increased every 7th stitch around, and in next 8 rounds we will not increase, we will not decrease. So it will be 8 rounds without change. So make 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around and make 8 rounds in total. And at the end of the 16th round you should have 56 stitches. And if you will have any questions, write me here below the video and I will help you. Okay, this is how it looks like, and I have done 8 rounds of single crochets, and now we have to decrease. So in the next round we are going to decrease every 7th stitch. So I'm going to decrease the first stitch. I have decreased at the beginning. Use stitch marker, mark the first stitch. Okay, I have decreased, and now in next 6 stitches make 1 single crochet. And decrease again. So in this round we have to decrease every 7th stitch all the way around. At the end of the round you should have 49 stitches, and in next rounds you will continue in the same system. So in next round you will decrease every 6th, in next round every 5th, in next round every 4th, in the next round every 3rd, in next round every 2nd. And before we close the hole, we have to stuff the ball with hollow fiber. So use your fingers, be patient, work slowly, and stuff the head firmly. Okay, it should have the shape of ball, and now we can close the hole. And in next round I'm going to decrease 7 times, and then I will have 7 stitches left, and I will close the hole and I will finish it with yarn needle. I will not crochet till the end. So in this round decrease every stitch, so you should decrease 7 times. And you can see I'm using just front loops. It's invisible decrease, or it's less visible. So finish the stuffing with hollow fiber before you completely close the hole. And then close the hole with yarn needle and with the end of yarn. And I was using just front loops for better effect, and it looks better than crocheting of last stitches. Then just hide the tail inside. I always copy single crochets. And cut the yarn. Okay, everything is hidden. Now let's make the legs. Start with magic ring and then chain 1 if you want to follow me, and 5 single crochets into the magic ring. 5 plus 1 is 6, so you have to start the first round with 6 single crochets. Tighten, and then you have to join the round with a slip stitch in the first stitch, not in chain. Start the second round in the same stitch where you made the slip stitch. So I made first single crochet of the second round. Use stitch marker again because we are going to work in a round. Mark the first stitch and make 1 more single crochet in the same stitch, and you have to make 2 single crochets in each stitch all the way around. At the end of the round you should have 12 stitches. In the next round, we are going to increase every second stitch. So I'm going to increase the first stitch. I'm going to make 2 single crochets into the first stitch. I have 1 and 2 single crochets in the first stitch. Mark the first stitch. In the next stitch, make just 1 single crochet. Next stitch, increase. So increase every second stitch all the way around. At the end of the round, you should have 18 stitches. In next 2 rounds, make just 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around. So you should make 18 single crochets in the round and make 2 rounds in total. Okay, in next round we have to decrease, but first 3 stitches we will not decrease. Make 1 single crochet into the first 3 stitches. I have 1, mark the beginning again. I have 2 and 3, and now we are going to decrease and decrease 6 times. Now you have 3 stitches left, so make 1 single crochet into the last 3 stitches. Then you can stuff the lower part of leg. Okay, in the next round we are going to make 3 single crochets at the beginning again. So make 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches, or in first 3 stitches. I have 3, and then decrease and decrease 3 times. In last 3 stitches, make 1 single crochet. And at the end of this round, you should have 9 stitches. And in next 2 rounds, we will make just 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around. So you should make 9 single crochets in the round and make 2 rounds in total. And this is how it looks like at the end of the last round. Make a slip stitch, and we will not close the hole. We will leave the leg opened. And if you want, keep the tail longer if you will use it for sewing. Okay, let's make arms. Start with a magic ring and 6 single crochets. I'm going to make chain 1 and 5 single crochets into the magic ring. 5 plus 1 is 6. So start the first round with 6 single crochets in magic ring. And I didn't tell you, you should make the other leg with the same way, so you need to have 2 legs. Okay, tighten the magic ring and join the round with a slip stitch in the first stitch, not in chain. And start in the same stitch where you made a slip stitch and make 2 single crochets. And you can see I always hide the tail behind my work. It's better, it's less work at the end. And we are going to work in a round again, so you stitch marker. And make 2 single crochets in each stitch all the way around. So at the end of the round you should have 12 stitches. In the next 3 rounds we will make just 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around, and it will be rounds without change, without increase, without decrease. So make just 3 rounds of single crochets, and at the end of the 5th round you should have 12 stitches. In next round we have to decrease. So I'm going to decrease at the beginning of the round, and in the next stitch make 1 single crochet. So I have decreased. In next stitch 1 single crochet. So in this round you should decrease every second stitch around. So you should decrease 4 times in this round. Okay, and in the next 3 rounds make just 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around, and you should have 8 stitches at the end of the round. So continue working 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around and make 3 rounds in total. At the end of the last round, make a slip stitch and fill the arm with hollow fiber, but I will not stuff the arm in the upper part of arm. Okay, and now I need to show you how to sew the legs and arms to the body of our toy. So first, place them where you want. I will place them in the middle, where is the last round, so it's up to you if you will place them in the middle, or if you will place them more far from the last round. And I'm using crochet hooks to hold them, and you can use wooden skewer, for example, and then just use yarn needle and make first stitch and a single crochet in the body and another stitch in the leg, and I'm using stitches. On the leg I'm using stitches, and on the body I'm using the space and the single crochet. And you have to sew the leg around. And then hide the tail inside the body. Now I'm going to sew arms to the body. It's up to you again where you want to place them, and I will place them in a 9 round, counted from the round at the leg. And if it's better for you to sew both sides of the upper part of arm together with yarn needle, you can, but I will not do it. I'm going to sew the arm to the body with different way. I will sew and I will make a stitch through both layers of the arm. And I'm going to sew the arm in one row, so not around as the leg, but I'm going to sew it in one row. Then hide the tail again inside the body, or you can hide it inside the arm. It's up to you. And that's all. I don't think it's hard to sew it. Everything depends up to you. It's not like you create animal, for example. Okay, and this is how my toy looks like. And now let's make the eyes. And we will crochet left and right eye. And I didn't tell you we need cotton yarn or some mix of cotton and acrylic or acrylic yarn. It's up to you. And I'm using 3mm crochet hook. And first start with a black yarn and magic ring. I'm going to make chain 1. I count the chain as single crochet. And then I have to make 6 single crochets into the magic ring. And I'm grabbing the yarn from front. It's better because there will not be too big gaps between single crochets and between rounds. So it's better. It's just a tip from me. Okay, so first round we have to start with 7 single crochets. Tighten the magic ring. In my case, I have to join the round with a slip stitch in the first stitch, not in chain. And I will put all you need for this project in description of this video. Okay, in next round we have to increase every stitch. So make 2 single crochets in each stitch all the way around. At the end of the round, you should have 14 stitches. In next round, we have to increase every second stitch all the way around. So you should increase again 7 times. At the end of the round, you should have 21 stitches. And I didn't tell you, it's up to you if you will start every round with chain 1 and finish every round with slip stitch. Maybe it's better because we will change colors of yarn. Okay, so continue working 2 single crochets in every second stitch around. So you can pause the video and then meet me back again at the end of this round. And now it's time for other color. So I'm going to use the violet color, and it's up to you if you will finish the previous round with the slip stitch, and you can start next round with new color. So you will start next round with chain 1 with new color, and then you can continue working. Or if you don't mind, as me, you can continue working in a round. So how I will do it? I'm going to start to make single crochet with black color of yarn, and then I will finish it with the new color of yarn. Okay, and in next round we have to increase every third stitch. So I'm going to increase the first stitch. So I have to make 2 single crochets in the first stitch, and you can hide all tails behind your work. It's less work at the end of your crocheting. Okay, so you can use stitch marker and mark the first stitch. I have increased the first stitch. In the next 2 stitches, make just 1 single crochet. I have 1 in next stitch, 1 single crochet, so I have 2. In next stitch, increase again. So in this round you should increase 7 times again. At the end of this round you should have 28 stitches. So continue working 2 single crochets every third stitch all the way around. You can pause the video and then meet me back again at the end of this round. Okay, I'm at the end of the round. Now it's time for white color of yarn. And I'm going to finish the previous round with slip stitch, because we need to have straight edges, and make chain 1 with white color of yarn. And in next round we are going to increase again, increase every 4th stitch all the way around. So I'm going to increase the first stitch, make 2 single crochets in very first stitch, and in next 3 stitches make 1 single crochet. So continue working 2 single crochets every 4th stitch all the way around. At the end of this last round you should have 35 stitches. And I always increased the first stitch in each round, and if you will increase on the other stitch in very last round, it will have nicer shape. It will be nicer circle. That's just a tip from me. I am at the end of the round, and I will not make slip stitch in the first stitch. I mean a regular slip stitch, because I want to finish the round with invisible ending. So insert your hook through the first stitch like this. Grab the yarn and pull it through. Pull it through first stitch, first white stitch. And then insert your hook through the last stitch in the middle from below and pull the yarn through. And you can see it's invisible. It's better than making of slip stitch, regular slip stitch. Then you can weave the tail in, and that's all. So you can weave tails inside the eye, or you can just make a simple knot from 2 ends. That's enough. And last step is embroider. We need to make one X and one small stitch in the black circle. So you can continue with the white end of the yarn and make X. And then count 9 single crochets and there make one small stitch, and I will make 2 stitches in the same place. So it's just 2 stitches over one single crochet. Okay, and this is left eye. And you have to embroider the right eye opposite. So the X has to be in the inner part. And that's it. And we are at the end of the first part of tutorial, and I will look forward at the last part.